Hello everybody and welcome to episode 10 of this series, the very last episode in the series. Last time we started working on the control unit and this time we'll finish that. Now for the next one, the clock. I think you all know how this works. Did I already explain it? I don't know. I'm recording this a day after. When I started about to run, that was actually cut off a few hours, so I don't know if I explained it. Doesn't matter, I'll explain it anyway. So if I already explained it, I'll just cut it out. Anyway, so I made this in diamond blocks because this is really important. I think you all know how it works. So you put items in this hopper. This hopper will start depleting items into this hopper because it isn't powered. But this hopper is because of this redstone block. And it will not give any more redstone, it's redstone dust that is in the system. Redstone dust to this hopper. They're both taking an output. And that output is powering the sticky pistons above. Because this is already powered, so you would think, okay, it will extend, but it can't do that because this piston is already extended. So if this is entirely cut to 0, then this will switch. This redstone block will switch because this redstone dust will go off because there's nothing in here anymore. You use a comparator, and now this sticky piston can extend, and it will do that. So the redstone block will now be here, depowering that hopper, and it will start flowing the redstone dust to the other hopper again to start the whole process over again. I use 15 redstone dust in the system. The more redstone dust you add, or any block you would like, just stackable. Be sure to use stackable blocks, I think. Yeah. And you can, but 5 will be a little bit short. I'm pretty sure I could get it faster, but I don't want to take any risks. So that just powers this observer. Each time this redstone block goes to the other side, it will either depower or power the redstone, causing an update. So that is basically the clock. Those are really simple components. Now there is no one simple thing. Again, a security thing, not the same like I used there, but a different one. And then there is a complicated part. First, this little thing. So why I use it, where I use it is over here. And what this will do, if I just give a quick demonstration. So normally these lines are always powered. But from the moment they are powered, if they are depowered, wait, yes, this worked. This worked as it should be. So when this depowers, so I use a redstone torch here, it takes a little while to depower it. But to power it again, it goes instantly. So what it will do is it will create a small gap between the two when two different lines are powered. So they're not powered at the same time. That's cause some issues. So again, and so how it does that is because it takes a little while to depower it. If this line goes depowered, this line is depowered, it will take a little while before this is depowered, giving this line to power again. And that's basically how it works. How it works is you have two lines. One is with two repeaters. One is set to 1 tick, the other one is set to 4 ticks. So it creates a three gap delay. Really quite easy. I'm back again the third time, the day after the second day again, because while editing this I realized that I didn't really explain this part well. So how it really works is, it's easier to explain actually, but it's like this. So when it goes powered, it will just take the shorter route and power this repeater that only has a 1 second delay and immediately power this line. But when it goes off again, then this repeater will automatically be depowered, or almost instantly be depowered, but it will take a little bit of time before this one is depowered. And as long as that one is depowered, this redstone line will stay on. And that's how it works. Like I said, easy, just didn't really explain it too well. Also because it was inverted and I was a little bit confused. But doesn't matter. Get back to the original video. Now for the last one, this is a reset function. And what it will do, it will set whatever is on these three lines, it will set it back to 0. And that sounds easy, it is not. So, the problem is, to set it to 0, it needs to spit out the block. If I needed to retract the block, really easy, you just power it for a great amount of time than 1 tick, and it will retract the block. So it's really easy to set it to 1. But for 0, the problem is, if it's already here and it gets a 1 tick pulse, then it will spit out its block. But if it's already 0, it will retract the block and it will become a 1. So what we need to do is first retract the block, so give a 2 tick delay or 3 tick, whatever, and then spit it out again. But last problem is that if you move these things around, this will update the other components and it will get messed up again. So first you need to do this part, then this part, and then this part, and it's a lot of timing and it's a lot of trial and error. Like you see, all these repeaters, they're not for nothing. So when the line powers from OK, you need to fire. What first we'll do, it will go to this component. These are the 4 exact same components. So what it will do, this has no delay. Oh. First, this one has 8 ticks delay, this one only 1. So first it will power this one, because there is a 2 tick repeater in here that will get a 2 tick output. This is a, how does it name it, what's the name is again? A monostable circuit? Not sure, I think that's the word. 1 tick pulse circuit, I don't know. Anyway, I think you know how it works. And it will retract the block because it's 2 ticks. Then after those 8 ticks, that line will of course go off again. It will power this repeater because this one is only 1 tick. This will spit out the block, and the redstone block will end up over here, sending it to 0. Next thing that happens is this line activates and the whole cycle repeats again, but for this one, and then for that one, and then you're done. Now if I explain it, it sounds really easy, but I took a lot of time for this, and you might want to copy it if you're good with timings. You could definitely get this a lot faster, but I'm not, I hate it. So just take a screenshot if you would like. So here there are 3 printers. Here there's only 1, so actually you could probably do this with 1, but I won't mess with that. It works and I'm happy. Now for the last lines that I need to explain because you didn't know the module yet. First, disable program. What this will do is it will power this line, and it will automatically power all these lines making that none of these lines are activated, depowering all of these redstone torches, so this won't do anything. What you can then do is just manually go around and push the buttons and levers over here. The next one is halt. This one will go over here to the clock module, and it will power these two repeaters, powering these two, the two hoppers. So it will make sure that the clock is stopped. Now none of the hoppers can move items around, so it won't update this line. And last one is reset. That's just this function over here, so that will just power this one. And also reset has one other thing. It has a little branch, and here there is a circuit that extends the signal, so if it's powered, it will stay, and it goes off again, it will stay on longer. But then it inverts it, so it will stay off longer actually. Make sure to put this circuit before the NOT gate, because otherwise it won't work. And what this will do, it will retract these blocks, making sure that this stays 0. Why? These things can flip if this is resetting. So to make sure that nothing over here powers or something like that, and causing issues in the computer again. So that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, why that is? Sometimes it happens that, for example, this is so messy. I needed to power this in this way. That, for example, this sticky piston gets one tick pulse and it extends this block, and then you need to come in manually and fix it. There is no way around it. It's like your hardware is broken. So that's why it's important to have a few security modules. And I think that's it. Congratulations, you now know how to build a redstone computer. If you have any suggestions for what I should do next week, I don't really have any plans yet, leave them down in the comments below. If you learned something from this episode or this series in general, please consider subscribing and liking. It would really make my day. Hope you have a good day, and bye!